talking with Farsha and Roya, and they are Bitcoin bloggers. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you very much for having us.
We are at the Inside Bitcoins conference in New York, and I met Michael over there from Film Annex, and he said that he's got a blogging platform, basically, where people can get paid to blog. And now you are both from Afghanistan, is that right?
Yes.
And so you are blogging for this site, and you get paid in Bitcoin, so you can receive that Bitcoin payment anywhere in the world, right?
Sure, yeah. So Film Annex and its Women's Annex Foundation, it's an online film platform that people can come online, they can register in the platform, both Film Annex and Women's Annex, and they can upload their films, videos, and blogs. So the difference of our platform with others is that we pay for the users if they come online and they share their stories. But the other big difference is that we pay them in Bitcoin. So which is for Women's Annex that supports women in developing countries starting from Afghanistan and around the world. It's a very big and huge step for women because, you know, in certain countries there's a lot of difficulties for women to access banking systems, and the fee transactions is always like a headache for women. So Bitcoin is just the only currency that women can easily have a digital wallet and they can send and receive without any fee. And also it's not only about the currency, but it's also about the technology side, which helps them to get more involved into technology, which we can tell digital literacy. So a digital currency for a digital literacy. Yeah.
Okay, so how long have you been blogging on Film Annex, and what's your experience been like?
Actually, Roya and I are the co-founder and board member of Women's Annex Foundation. We also write blogs about our activities, but the main mission of us is to find women who can blog for us. So right now we have around 60,000 female users in Women's Annex platform, which 6,000 of them are from Afghanistan, which is a huge step for us. And they are writing blogs about everything, the daily issues, about education, which is everything which is interested for them. So we just measure their social media connections with other people, and then we rate the blogs and we pay them based on their activities. Yeah.
So, Roya, if you tried to send money from the U.S. to Afghanistan, how would you even do that? That's going to be a problem, right?
Yes, it was a problem before, but right now Bitcoins make my work easier.
Yeah.
So we can send it to our users in every place in Afghanistan. There is no need that they have to come to the bank or they have to come to a specific location. So they can receive their monies in their wallets. And now, as Farsha says, that we have 6,000 of students, female students, that in Afghanistan, due to some problems like they don't have bank account, or the family is not allowed them, or their age is not. They are not in certain age to get a bank account. And then there is lots of other security problems. So right now we are using the Bitcoins. And then students just started in February to receive the Bitcoins, and they are happy when they have a wallet and they can buy online stuff. We are also talking with some of the local shops that they can exchange their Bitcoins and buy stuff in Afghanistan online, actually.
Wow, so there's starting to be a whole Bitcoin economy.
Yes, we hope so.
Yeah. So if you're in Afghanistan, I mean, is it a benefit to be able to have control over your own money? Is there the potential, if you're carrying cash around, to get robbed, or if you're picking it up from somewhere, is that an issue?
Yes, it is an issue always, because not only for the woman, even for the man is a problem that if you have a cash and you take it with yourself around. So that would be a problem, especially for the women. If they have a money, then if they wanted to save it, they have to go to the bank. If they don't have a bank account, the family will take their monies. So they cannot always save their monies. They have to pay. And if even they want to save for themselves, they can't. So I think that Bitcoin is a solution for them. And then they can save it, and no one knows that how much Bitcoins they have. Whenever they want, they can change it to the cash.
Yeah, exactly. So that could be a pretty revolutionary thing if women were able to keep control of their own money without their family taking it, or exposure to risks when they're carrying around cash or whatever, right?
Yeah, definitely. So that's why we are trying to push the concept of digital literacy by means of digital currency, which is a very huge step for women. It's also led them to financial independence, which which is like a women empowerment. We really want the women be a very strong part of the society that always they are going to be ignored. It's not always in developing countries, it's also in developed countries as well. So this is a common problem, but I mean in Afghanistan and certain countries is a little bit more big issue. But really we want to involve women more and let them to use the power of social and digital media with technology combined with education in the right way.
So how would you find bloggers? Is it a social media thing? Does it get shared and then people find out about the blog or find out through their friends?
Well, through our Women&X Foundation, we created the 11 IT centers for 11 schools, and right now we have 45,000 of female students in our network. But we providing directly beneficiary and training for the 6,200 of the females that they learn how to work with the computers and what's the technology, what's the benefit of the writing the blogs, and how they can get paid for that. So through this network, the students will register, and then they start to working in our centers, and then they can invite their friends. So it's slowly it can grow. We are not only have in Afghanistan, we also have some female students in Pakistan, and we started in Egypt as well.
And how do you make money? Like, how do you provide the Bitcoins to pay the bloggers with?
Our revenue is based on online advertising. So whenever you produce blogs and videos based on the content that other people share your blogs, and also if you share other people's blog, which is important, so you will get paid by the measurement that we call it Buzz Score, which is our measurement, which is your social activity, plus we pay you based on your activity.
Okay, so how much, if somebody's living in Pakistan, Afghanistan, or Egypt, how much can they make doing something like this?
It's dependent to their works and activities. Some students can get paid like $500. Some students only can get $50 to $50 to $100. It's dependent to how much they are active.
Per blog post or per week?
It's per revenue per month.
Oh, per month. Okay.
Yes.
So, but if you're in Afghanistan, that might go further than in New York City, right?
Yes. I mean, this is $100 is a lot of money for them. And then they can do everything with them. Even some of the families, all of their revenue of, the parents that are working outside is probably be $120. And $100 only for one female, it's a lot of money, especially when they are students of schools.
Yeah, definitely. So, okay, I want to talk about women in Bitcoin. Recently, we were just talking about this. Farsha and I just filmed an interview about women in Bitcoin and sort of the media perception that there are no women involved in Bitcoin. What do you think about this as people who have a company that exists to bring women on board and pay them with Bitcoin?
I think, it's not only... I think it's like a typical things for business or technology. It's as women's involvement, it's always less than men. But I think the important thing is that we have to make and build a very strong community. I think we believe in community building, which is not always the physical spaces or geographical places. I think online community building is very important. So that's why we try to let the women who have certain problems in specific countries, maybe the security problems, they cannot go out, we invite them to come online and support each other. So if I have a very good experience on Bitcoin, I definitely write a blog about it, that I have this wallet, I made this digital wallet, I really loved it, and I can send and receive money. So I love my friends to also have a benefit of that. So I will tell my friend, and my friend have another friend. So it's all about spreading the words. And of course, whenever we reward a person in Bitcoin, they will believe that definitely this currency will help them more. So step by step, this message will be spread around the community. So we believe that it's not only the discussion for men, but also for women that can empower them.
Sam?
If someone is a blogger on this platform and they get paid in Bitcoin and they're living in Afghanistan, how do you provide support for them to use other types of Bitcoin wallets or teach them how to do transactions, or do they just kind of figure that out by themselves?
No, we provide training for them. And we have a plan that for future that also we provide training how they can do mining. So right now they just know how to get the monies and how about the transaction and how to make the wallet. But in future we wanted to teach them how to start the mining Bitcoins.
Great.
We always try to update our users in Filmanix and Women's Annex platform. That's why we always, every day or every 2 other days, we write a blog about our certain changes that in the platform and everything about Bitcoin, because we just shift to Bitcoin. So we are going to let the users. So we always update them about everything. And as Roya said, we are providing a certain trainings for girls in schools how to make a digital wallet and for other users. So we always try to keep update the users and give them the information so they feel free to interact with us, and we let them to put their comments or their ideas into blogs. So we go through the questions and we try to reply them in blogs or video.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Okay, anything else you want to add?
Thank you very much. It was very nice meeting you here, and we found a lot of interesting people here in Bitcoin conference, and we're really looking forward to make a huge change in Afghanistan, not only for women but for men also. And looking forward for a bright future for everyone around the world.
Thank you so much for everything.
And the websites where people can find out more?
Yes, it's filmanix.com and womensannex.com.
Okay, Farja and Roya, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you very much for having us. Thank you.